Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the secrets, facts, and mysteries that you might not know about Mr. Trevor Phillips. So that's right, I'm kind of doing a spin on the weekly series that I do where I cover some of the more interesting and unique locations in Grand Theft Auto 5. I've kind of come to a standstill of where to go with that because I've really run out of interesting locations to cover. Even some of the more interesting places you'd think, like Fort Zancudo, don't have a ton of facts that would make for a great video, so I'm deciding to switch it up today, and I'm going to be covering one of the most interesting characters in Grand Theft Auto and one of the main protagonists, Trevor Phillips, and talking about some of the things that you guys might not know about Mr. Trevor. So I know this is a switch up, but if you guys do enjoy, be sure to leave a like rating. That would be awesome, letting me guys know you appreciate and like this series. But with out of the way, let's get it started. So we're going to be starting with some background and some information that comes directly from Trevor's own words. This can be heard from either cutscenes or him talking to other characters in the game. So many of you know that Trevor was born and raised in Canada, or near the Canada-US border. However, he claims that he grew up in 5 states, 2 different countries, 14 different homes with 8 fathers, 3 care homes, 2 correctional facilities, and 1 beautiful damaged flower of a mother. So that is definitely an interesting way to grow up if that is true. 14 different homes with 8 fathers, that seems very, very extreme, but we obviously know that Trevor is an extreme person himself, so that does make sense. And you might also know from the game that Trevor definitely has some issues of rage and violent impulses. However, you might not have known that those fits of rage actually led to him sodomizing his hockey coach with a hockey stick that he implies with a conversation with Cletus, and it also reveals that at some point he strangled a clarinet player with their own instrument. So again, you probably don't want to look up the word sodomized, but you can imagine anything with a hockey stick killing them doesn't sound good. Now, you might have known that Trevor has a mother that actually makes an appearance in game, but did you know that Trevor also has a brother named Ryan as well, that he actually really doesn't care for? He calls him a useless boy, and he also states that Ryan died in an accident, if you can see my air quotes, prior to 2013. In fact, the only time he describes his brother Ryan in-game is when he's talking to the Vinewood zombie, which can be found in a Strangers and Freak mission. So you'd really have to go out on that niche mission in order to find out about his brother Ryan. Now let's move on to some of his early criminal life. And you might know that Trevor was discharged from the Air Force due to his unstable anger issues, and that's what led to him meeting Michael Townley. He says they met each other when they were escorting cargo across the border. There's a crazy story that goes on about how their first cargo selling thing went wrong, and Trevor had to shoot off a flare gun into someone's eye, killing him instantly. It's a pretty crazy and grim story. I'll leave a link to that in the description if you really want to read into that more. And he also talks about his first job involving robbing a place that cashed checks. However, Trevor was actually caught and he served a 4-month sentence. And you might not think that's important, but over that 4-month time, Michael developed a relationship with a stripper that you guys know as Amanda, which he eventually became married to, and had 2 kids, which was Jimmy and Tracy, that being Michael. And during that time, Michael developed a feeling that he had to protect himself more, which obviously led to the events of Trevor meeting Brad, thus the entire events of North Yankton. So because Trevor's first job didn't go as well as he wanted to, he was locked up in jail. Michael had nothing better to do than go to the strip clubs, which led to his relationship with Amanda, having Jimmy and Tracy, so and so and so. And it goes on from there, and like boom, the entire plot of Grand Theft Auto 5 is a result of that. Now let's start with some interesting facts that you might not have known about Trevor. The first one is that according to game files and a script that was found during the pre-release of GTA 5, Trevor was originally going to be called Simon. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but after seeing Trevor now and spending almost 2 years with Trevor, Simon sounds extremely odd to call him that. Trevor also has unique taunts that he does to gang members, overweight people, homeless people, hipsters, the LSPD, and the elderly. So if you're in campaign and you see Trevor talking to any of those people, you might notice that he will give a specially unique taunt to them, which is pretty interesting. Now, if you have a female character in Grand Theft Auto Online, Trevor will occasionally send you text messages along the lines of telling you to stop ruining his relationships, stop sending him inappropriate pictures, and finally, he will send you a text message that says he actually loves you. And staying within the realm of Grand Theft Auto Online, Trevor actually foreshadows his death to your Grand Theft Auto Online character. During the heist mission set up Series A stealing meth, Trevor will warn the player after stealing the tanker that the meth juice inside is really flammable and to try and not let the O'Neill brothers shoot it too much. He then brushes off this danger with the sarcastic remark, "But hey, it's your flaming carcass, not mine." And as you guys know, this foreshadows the exact way he dies in the mission Something Sensible when Franklin shoots a tanker, exploding, catching Trevor Phillips on fire, and that's how he ends the game, being burnt to a crisp. So I thought that was pretty interesting. You guys know that Grand Theft Auto Online takes place about 6 months before the series of Grand Theft Auto 5. So it's pretty cool that in Grand Theft Auto Online, your character knows the way that Trevor dies. And last but not least, we know Trevor has some interesting clothing in game and has a fondness for dresses. But did you know that Trevor can actually wear Patricia Madrazo's clothing that can be found in game, and it's found in his own wardrobe. Now, this could be a symbol of his remembrance of him for Patricia, or it could suggest that he just likes wearing women's clothing, which we know in the game because he can actually wear a dress. Anyways, that's all the information I'm going to be talking to you guys about today regarding some of the facts, mysteries, and secrets that you might not have known about Trevor Phillips from Grand Theft Auto 5. If I missed something or you know of a pretty cool secret, be sure to leave it in the comment section down below as well. And if you did enjoy the twist on this video, definitely be sure to leave a like rating by hitting that thumbs up button. That would be amazing. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.